Hi everyone, you're here with Bo and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to take a detailed look into Icon by performing something called a SWOT review. A SWOT review is a standard business practice where you look at the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities and the threats of a particular business model. Now, although this is a standard business practice, the actual review is still performed based on my experience and interpretation. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's get into it. And firstly, let's have a look at exactly what Icon is and what it's all about. Icon is a new permissionless blockchain protocol that has been in development for 2 years. Coming out of South Korea, Icon aims to build a decentralized network that allows independent blockchains with different governance models to transact with one another without intermediaries. It does this through something called the Icon Nexus, where other blockchains can connect and communicate with one another using something Icon calls BTP, or Blockchain Transmission Protocol. So Icon will also act as a platform, which they have called SCORE, to allow decentralized applications or dApps to be built on top of it, similar to what Neo offers, or Ethereum, Cardano, or even Lisk. Icon's vision is to hyperconnect the world by designing its protocol with as much autonomous governance as they could, with a real focus on community. This is achieved by using community nodes, which they call C nodes, community representatives, which they call C-reps, citizen nodes, and the Icon Republic. It's basically a combination of different voting, decision-making, and participation rights, depending on different node parameters, policies, and network contribution. The Icon protocol doesn't use proof-of-work consensus like Bitcoin or Ethereum do, but rather a new consensus algorithm called LFT. LFT stands for Loop Fault Tolerance and is a proprietary high-performance consensus algorithm that supports something called Byzantine Fault Tolerance, or BFT. In layman's terms, it's basically an improved consensus algorithm that is said to result in a highly secure, highly scalable, and high-performance method of consensus when compared to the existing proof-of-work and proof-of-stake. LFT operates on Icon's blockchain, which is called Loopchain. Loopchain's main components consist of the LFT consensus algorithm, the SCORE smart contract platform, a tiered system for allowing different access rights, and modular architecture for additional customization. So that's a quick rundown at a high level of what Icon is and what it actually aims to achieve. So let's now go examine some of the strengths of the platform. The first major strength of Icon is its blockchain protocol. Loopchain is open source with its code stored on GitHub and available to the public. Icon is also a blockchain protocol, meaning with its success over time, which is basically decentralized applications being built on it, the strength of the ecosystem should grow. Blockchain protocols are also impartial to any particular industry, meaning the market demographic is very broad and wide-reaching. They have a working prototype, with their mainnet version 1.0 being launched and the Genesis block created on January the 24th, 2018. So decentralized applications can now be created on the Icon network. They are close to launching their own Icon wallet called IconX. This wallet will have a unique functionality called Iconic, which basically allows users to register the wallet using whatever name you choose, rather than a string of random numbers and letters. 6 decentralized applications are already in development on the Icon platform, which are Tink, Upsala, Smilegate, Blue Whale, Silk Road, and AD4th. Icon will host its own annual summits for investors, developers, and stakeholders to review roadmaps and mainnet development, with their first Genesis Summit already taking place in South Korea on the 31st of January 2018. They have accomplished a number of significant achievements to date, such as partnerships with banks, pilot projects launched with 2 universities, and alliances formed with Aeon and OneChain. Icon has a very strong community of 75,000 Twitter followers, 15.9 thousand Reddit followers, 4,700 Medium subscribers, and 5,700 followers on Facebook. Icon will have a decentralized exchange, which will enable transactions between different cryptocurrencies by determining the rate through a reserve balance, which is based on the Bancor protocol. Loopchain has already established connections within various industries over the past 2 years with security firms, insurance companies, banks, universities, and hospitals participating in various projects and services. So that's it for the strengths. Let's now move on to the weaknesses. Well, firstly, Icon is a blockchain protocol, which means it's going to be competing with other well-established protocols such as Ethereum or Neo. It also has other contenders in this space such as Lisk and Cardano. That being said, one of the key features of Icon is interoperability, meaning that it can coordinate or communicate with other blockchains. However, Neo also does offer this same feature, and Cardano will in the future. Icon is also a new blockchain protocol, having only just recently finished its ICO, so it doesn't have the same awareness and market penetration that the big players like Ethereum or even Neo do. Investors into Icon that hold the current ICX tokens are actually holding Ethereum-based ERC20 compliant tokens. These tokens will need to be manually swapped through a process with the IconX wallet once it is released, and there's even a note saying it will be open for a few months, alluding to a close of opportunity to swap tokens after a period of time. Considering there are 38,138 Ethereum wallet addresses holding Icon tokens, this will surely not be a simple process. When we take a look at Icon's GitHub account for developer activity, it is currently ranked 269 on the list of most active GitHub accounts. To put this into perspective, a cryptocurrency called Cream is ranked 268, and another cryptocurrency token called Guncoin is ranked 272. Lastly, because Icon is so new with a new protocol and a new consensus algorithm, investors kind of need to make the assumption that the platform will be resilient, will be secure, and will be scalable in the future as more decentralized applications are built on it. So that's it for the weaknesses. Let's now move on to the opportunities. Well, because Icon is a blockchain protocol, it has the opportunity to be a major contender alongside the other well-established platforms such as Ethereum, Neo, Lisk, and Cardano. Icon also has the opportunity to prove that its new LFT consensus algorithm is as resilient and is as secure as the more traditional proof of work and proof of stake consensus algorithms. Although it seems Icon is mostly focused on the Korean Asian markets for now, it does have the opportunity to branch out and market itself into the Western markets. Lastly, Icon has the opportunity to set the standard for blockchain architecture with its implementation of loop chain. So that's it for the opportunities. Let's move on and check out some of the threats. Well, there is the threat that Icon fails to compete with the more established blockchain protocols that we've previously discussed. And as I always say, with the new blockchain protocols, there is always the risk of a major system failure or even a hack as more decentralized applications are built on it and the system starts getting used more and more. These can lead to major reputational damages if the issue is bad enough. There is also the threat that not all early investors holding the ERC20 Icon tokens will have the capacity or technical capability to actually perform the swap themselves. Again, this could lead to potential reputational damages. And lastly, as I mentioned in all other SWOT reviews as well, there is the threat that the platform becomes overvalued from enthusiastic speculators before the platform is actually fully functional and the token has real utility. Well, that's it. That concludes it for this SWOT review. If you liked the video, throw us a like, they're really appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, come on board if you're keen to see future content. If you're interested in learning more about cryptocurrency investment fundamentals, my course is the highest rated on Udemy and the link is in the description. And also don't forget to come check out the official Cryptocurrency Australia website and to join the free forum with the community. Thanks again for watching, I really appreciate it. My name's Bo and I hope to see you in the next one. Cheers.